In today's video, I am going to show you an amazing aquascaping idea, a river inside your own fish tank. Isn't that amazing? So, you can create it yourself after following the simple steps that I show you. Yes, there are certain things to remember which you'll have to follow and will keep this river tidy and intact in your fish tank. So, let's start. So I have this environment pre-prepared, and if you can have a look, like already I have removed 30% to 40% of the water so that I can like working is easy. And underneath, like the plant growth, it has been stabilized for more than a week now, and I can see some growth. So overall, the main point is how do you create a white pathway, and it adds to real color into this particular scene. So what I have bought is, this is the kind of white sand that I have bought, and right now, due to low light, it does not appear to be white, but once we get it inside the aquarium, so it will be visibly white. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm pouring this some portion of it into into a cup, and if you see this cup right now, it contains the sand. Now the problem we need to avoid here is that whenever we are trying to uh, put in some sand or anything in aquarium, as soon as we dip it in water, it tries to scatter. So the technique which I'll be using here is, if you see closely, I have just my hand covered over it, and I'll slowly place it inside water. There will be some spillage. There can be some spillage, but I'll try to control it. Now, if you see, I have this cup inside the water, and right now it has not been done. So while, like, and I'll start slowly pouring it all over. And if you see, it looks like that outside somewhere from aquarium, this river has originated, and in here. So I already placed some rocks. I already placed some rocks to maintain the pathway, and this is my fourth or fifth attempt to create a river kind of a structure. But my learning, what I have applied from my previous attempts is that when this kind of a white pathway, when it is surrounded not by rocks and by directly other sand it is in touch, then it generally scatters. So if you see, half of the pathway is prepared, and if you see, as in normally the rock tend to change the path of the river, it will like appear, and there are some leaves which uh, slowly I'll just do this. So I'll create some ripples here. So this goes down the rock. So it appears that it is not over the rocks. It is a kind of white pathway that is created. I'm taking some more of it into the same cup because I want to continue it, and it should look like that it is disappearing somewhere inside the aquascape. So don't pour too much of it. So because in the first attempt, when you pour too much of it, you will have your own learning associated to creating such kind of a river pathway. Then you will try a few things, and you can comment back and tell me how you feel like about this river, how it adds to the beauty. I have just made it disappearing. So if you see, two things to remember is that it should start from like a broad, just, and it should narrow down eventually inside the tank, so that it appears to be disappearing kind of a thing. I'll fill back the water. So while filling back the water, we should remember, I'll take it away, and if you see now, in overall structure, this is how the river is looking like, and it is giving a natural look. So you don't, if you cover everything with the plants, it will not be a very good scenario. It is good, but you should have different colors, and it should be a very natural setting. So if you see how I have planned my tank is that it's lush green out here, and in somewhere in the greenery from the rock to lush green, and this is the satire, and here in there is one big salt plant that I have kept, and in between this the dividing river. We have different kind of soil sometimes on this side of the river and on the other side. So this side of the river supports this kind of growth of different varieties, and it is very fertile. And here it only supporting sort kind of plants development. So uh, after creating such a river kind of structure, always remember that never fill water from the side that you have created this river kind of thing, because as soon as you do that, it will it will start getting scattered. So always fill from wherever you have maximum plants. So and it is the pace is very slow for me. So if you see now the tank has been filled, and this is the kind of river we have. I'll just take a quick view of I'll just take a quick view of the setup, and you see from the side in the lush green there is a white element now, and this white element will help us enhancing the aquascape. So from here, if you see, the tank has some rocky structure, and behind, like in the background, there are rocks, and in front there are sword plants, which is also shadowing the filter pump pipe. And from here, the river is originating. And if you have a top view, if you see, this is how from where it looks like. And I'm really happy about this river. And let's see how it performs over time.